Jasmine. So today I have a really easy makeup tutorial for you guys. This was actually done on my live chat on Instagram, and I just felt like, why not film it? I feel like anybody can do it. It's something that is so universal and so flattering, and I think it's perfect for the summer because it's so glowy, so dewy, so delicious. So I hope you guys all really enjoyed this half cut crease look, and if you want to see how I got it, then please keep on watching. I'm gonna do my makeup as usual. I'm pretty much gonna use the exact same products as I did in the live chat, which was where I did my whole makeup. And so if you watch that live chat, it's pretty much going to be repetitive, but let's just go into the primer. I'm just going to go into my Makeup Revolution Pro Base Primer, and this one is actually really good. I bought this during the I bought all the cheapest items at Ulta video, and this primer is actually really good. I've been testing it after that video, and I just feel like all in all, my skin remains looking really smooth. I didn't think it would blur my pores, but it really does. So it's really surprising, and it's only $3. So good job, Makeup Revolution. I ended up mixing two different foundations simply because one is just a little too dark and one is a little bit too light. Plus, I'm trying to use this one up. This one is my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Natural Beige. I'm literally at the very bottom, and I want to get it out. And I want to just, you know, try other foundations because this has been in my collection. This type of foundation, the Born This Way foundation, has been in my collection for a good 2 years now. So I want to venture into different foundations and try something new. I'm going to mix it in with Fenty 210, which is just a little too light for me. And I'm going to mix it and apply it to the face. Oh, Jesus. So I'm currently binge watching Naruto again. Right now, I just finished, I think I'm on Shippuden 85. Every time they battle the Akatsuki, I literally, if y'all can hear that, it's because I film in a closet, and, you know, the whole drainage system, just beautiful. But every time they battle the Akatsuki, it's like, oh shit. I mean, I read the manga, but still, it's just like, it gets me every time. I'm also going to be applying cream contour and concealer, so I'm not going to set my face just yet. For concealer, I'm going to use my Naked Skin concealer in the shade Light. And to be honest, I don't like this concealer, but I just finished my ColourPop one, which was exciting to me. I was like, oh, thank God, I'm so sick of it. Because I've been using it for so long, and I just felt like it wouldn't run out. And so now it's finally gone, so now I can go through some other concealers. Hopefully this one is soon to go, because I really don't like this. And then this one is the Catrice Prime and Fine Contouring Stick in the shade Medium. And this stick is actually pretty good. I really do think it helps the longevity of my bronzer. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Shot Missy pressed powder in the shade Banana with the Shot Missy F7 brush. And like my last video, I'm just going to pat this powder all over my skin. I've just been doing this because I love the longevity that this gives me, and I like the fact that it helps all of my face match my neck. And when I press the powder into my skin, you really just want to press it in instead of swiping it, so that you're not moving the foundation or you're not giving yourself any of those brush streaks in your face. For bronzer, I'm just going to go into my Catrice Sun Lover Glow Bronzing Powder in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. This is the best shade. I don't know. They sent it to me and I was like, ooh. Oh, so this is what you're working with. Oh, it's really nice, and I really love how seamlessly it blends. So for blush, I'm going to take my MAC Trace Gold blush. This is like the best blush. I've had this since high school, and it looks like I barely even used it. Oh no, what's up? Okay, so let's go on into the eyes. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see. Okay, so for today's look, I'm going to be using two palettes. I'm going to start off with this one. This one is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Division palette. This one has the color scheme of the Subculture palette by Anastasia. And so I wanted to use this as a base. So I'm going to go ahead and take the nude shade right on the top, and I'm going to use that to set my eyelid in place. And this does have some color to it, so I'm not going to go all the way to the brow bone. I'm just going to pat it on like that, kind of like an all over eyeshadow shade. Alright, so we're going to take this mustard shade with my Sigma E40, and we're just going to go into the crease and really buff this in. And it is going to blend into my skin, but that's fine. It's just going to act as a transition color for today's look. Whenever I do cut creases, I like to bring my transitions pretty high because I like to fake the appearance of my eyelid being bigger than it actually is. That's just how I roll. Obviously, you can bring it as low or high as you want, but since I do have small eyes, I like to make my eyes look as big as I possibly can. Now we're going to take this orange that's right next to it. I'm going to use my Chamase E135, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease. And this one is going to be a little bit lower than the yellow, just so I can deepen it up just a little bit more. So now I'm going to go into the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette. I've been using this a lot, and I never thought I would actually get a lot of use out of it, but I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's a really nice burnt medium brown, and I'm just going to take that same brush and I'm just going to go ahead and deepen up this outer corner just a little bit, because we're gonna do a half cut crease today, because I feel like that is the most flattering look on my eye shape. And the one concealer that I love using for cut creases is actually this CoverGirl one, simply because it already has a brush, so it makes everything easier. So I just like to twist it up, and then I like to flatten out the brush and coat both sides of it with the concealer on the back of my hand. And what I like to do is I like to look down into a mirror, and I like, well, I mean, I don't know if you guys have this, because it's hard if you're not Asian, because you're not going to understand. So I have kind of like two eyelids, if that makes sense. So I have one where it's pretty small, and then I have like another very small crease, and I'm going to draw the line to that very small crease. It's gonna be hard to explain, but I mean, if you have Asian eyes, you understand what I'm talking about. And to make cut creases look really good, I've learned this through trial and error. You want to make the shape look like a circle, because I know, okay, look, if I followed my crease, it would look like this. That's what it would look like. So to imitate that big eye look, you want to bring it higher, but also in a shape of a little dome. So I'm going to continue to look down because I don't want this to crease. But what I used for my eyelid was actually the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlight. This is actually too dark for my actual skin tone, so I ended up using it for my eyes. And I'm just going to go ahead and pack it on with a small concealer brush like this. This one's a Beige Cosmetics brush. It's discontinued, but I mean, you can find concealer brushes literally anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it on my eye, and I'm going to really build up this color. Like, this color is going to look... When I was not filming, there was no noise. It was quiet as can be. I even questioned, am I home alone? So as you could see, it's looking like a really nice liquid gold on my eyes. And that's what I really love about this highlight. I mean, I feel like highlights in general look really good on cut creases because they're meant to melt into the skin and look very skin-like. So when applied onto the eyes, obviously it's going to give you the same effect. So we're going to go back into that burnt shade right here. I'm going to be using my Juno & Co. ES08 brush. And this is a very precise pencil brush. And all I'm going to do is run this color on this edge, and instantly it looks so much more blended, so much more seamless, and we're ready for eyeliner. So I'm really convinced that a ghost took my Clinique Easy eyeliner because I can't find it anywhere. And I'm very diligent about being organized and having everything in their correct place. So when something is misplaced and when something is missing, I don't have anyone else to blame but the ghost, because I am very organized, so I just don't know what's happening. But I decided to go back into my Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen, my favorite, and so I'm gonna go ahead and create my wings as usual. If you want an in-depth tutorial, I have one, links in the description box below, and it will talk you through how I do my winged eyeliner, and I think I show you 2 methods. So as most of you guys know, I love to make my lower lash line pretty simple. So I'm just going to do a very simple smoke. So I'm going to use my ColourPop palette again. I'm going to take this light shade up here, and I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line and smoke it out. And to mimic the little transition smoke that I have, I'm going to use that yellow from the Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm going to run that just beneath that nude that I placed. And before we finish more of that lower lash line, I want to see how dark I want to go, because depending on my mood, sometimes I go really dark and sometimes I don't keep it as dark. But I'm just going to go into my kohl liners. These are by My Looking Glass. I have the shade Black and Brown. I'm going to apply the black on my upper waterline and brown on my lower waterline. So now that that is on, I'm thinking I want to go pretty sultry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Sigma E20 brush. It's a really small brush, and it's also very dense. I'm going to take this dark purple plum brown, and I'm going to go ahead and put this right on my lash line, just so that it blends into that eyeliner and also smokes it out to the nudes. We're almost done with the look. We're gonna go in with some highlighter now. This is the Real Her Keep Going highlights. I love the brand Real Her, but I feel like their lipsticks are meh to me, in all honesty. And I just felt like I needed something to pop from the brand, and I really do think that the highlighters really stand out to me. And so I'm gonna use this shade on my cheeks, and I am just going to apply it with my Sigma F64. This is a concealer brush, but it applies highlight really nice. It's really dense, so it really does pack it on really nicely. And for lashes, I ended up going in with the Flutter Lashes Selfie eyelashes. They're really spiky, and I don't know, they're not too long, but they give enough drama to the point where people can notice that you are wearing fake lashes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this, and yeah. I'm going to wait for these lashes to dry just a little bit more so I could push them up. But in the meantime, I am going to use some lipstick. So I'm going to go in with my I Love Satin ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Curvy. And I'm just going to go ahead and outline my lips to prep for my lipstick. I feel like I haven't used MAC Naturally Transformed on camera in so long. This is my favorite nude lipstick, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it right on top. I think that this lipstick looks good with everything and anything. And last but not least, let's go into setting spray. I'm going to use the ColourPop All-Star Setting Spray, and I still really don't have any thoughts on it. I think that it makes my makeup last. That's pretty much it. Like, it is, I don't know, it's nothing spectacular, honestly, so, you guys, ours up this video. Hope you guys all really enjoy. Now, I don't really have anything else to say other than I am so sad school is about to start again. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, oh, I have like 2.5 weeks left of summer. I hate school. If you guys want back to school videos, then please let me know. I don't really ever do back to school videos because I'm never excited to go back to school. But if you want to see some, definitely leave some suggestions down below. Like, what do you want to see? Like, do you want to see some fashion videos? Even though I wear sweatpants to school every day. I don't know, you tell me. You tell me. Okay, so as always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, guys.